ampedu bo nyombi o se sonkru nsumi no ne da ade a chen na e friends sumi mo e moja biso wa usu unim ho hwe ade na e koso me makana ba bibrebe me say me party NDC ya form aban you when that so say per se san to aso a Galamsey ni hwini ye because your tension no and you say you can say you ba you be Galamsey ho adwuma say kan say ya kaminyi ni say Ghana for benye gidi we mu akoto aban de ayede amaye tini pa o makane baby say Mr. Ghana mampenyi district bia na baby ayeye Galamsey bia as of now say ba ben we ko mfiem yinu DC na MC no entro krata mfa nkoma o mampenyi say mampenyi adwuma le hye mensano ma yedi metimi bia ma nyammo bia nka ho a Galamsey na adwuma no bu afam so no baby bi ubia DC bi ubia o say yaman kufi
DC bia ya hu say Nkoaa ye Galamsey
yes
na won timi ebia wakon na wa ho de ne ntimi
won tro krata mfa nko se be ya nsa fedi baby ma kondri ma ho de na ntimi here reinforcement na won fa plan bi kra nko se e se nkofo no se ni no musu bante enti no me hia mo we na aban yemfa reinforcement nya de emra mebo ame no side DC no e wo se yaman kofi
angel
any money mu ya without recourse to investigations kwame say untimi mfa san susu bi nko se afere ntokwa na yede wa ho de no abroso as district FSS dissect yes abroso ena wote hu say o mo so enye nko saade a ne automatically na dwuma nya de a obetima yede aye asemi tititewa IGP so baby you to Galamsey bibia na mo district police commander o no mo so te ho ase de obi antimi nya ho hwe no mo so ntimi fa friends assembly ankoma o mo mpani mfose baby edu no yehia moa sei ene tie nkofo no sei na o mo fa so ye adwuma ntina amana ye de ama ye senti yehia moa we yehia we no o transfer ni nako baby fofora e bia na ho se Galamsey ni bi ni ho dia but ni na no sanko fo ni se mu bia ya mi si baby ade ne du no se aban anye ruthless again baby e ka kono again se mu wi baby e ka kono
sab aban amene ni amrea
yes
agin nsem
oh na senka nana me kan baby say NDC ni bia wutu Galamsey ye ma license we small scale miner wo ye ne say insurance asase na wutu go no de ko baby e ko tongo se good boy ko tonmo na de wo fi say wo party na wo so woni license e na ko gina ha na wutu ko gina ha say ni na no nyambe omuka o nyambe omuka because ni kwame you are sadia ye dangerous and say will be ade no hu ni nyansa ka che ni pakosa ade we enye ama ni pa etwa mo ho hye ne ho sampa ade akwa we enye den enye ni yi ni pa na firi ho ni de wo wa baba betena ho na afede unhunu sade no enye biem na wo ya pese mpedin foforo emfa mano no unfa hu ni o.
All right.
Because you name Sadia na a question say NDC for Oma yenimre ne shasi en fight Galamsey ni. Uni mu bia wo ye bia kobo di pano kwadu. Wo evidence afako. Because andena e question. Nye se ne kan se ba be no.
Enana dog kan
se yeni anu ye bia danse ye be fight Galamsey no. Yeni anu ye bia wonjime Nkoaa portion blame mfa ma obi ase ye we na ye 2 minutes na ekura ye.
Angel
2 minutes crown na resources nso e wo nkyan a woni anu ye bia se eni se utimi eden utimi fight.
All right.
To come yen hwedi yi baby ade na e ka kono.
Eje aye normal.
Say ye campaign ye ko catch the Ghana for say ye ba se ne be na anko abaron ko muntu maye ye ma omu hope se Galamsey no ye betima fight Galamsey no na fa yale ani pada sani wo to ye de ensat 10 people for so me dia se na man kan 10 people fa Galamsey wo kroma ntina me se men kama no ntumo Galamsey hu da na NDC for mo ye Galamsey mo na so mo tu Galamsey mo fi se o ma ba na wo so ye chi no enko ba bia no nyame betua o ka sika no ebedane musuo ni esan wonu wabusuafo wagya pade ade na ebeye kaba besense hukum because ye de ensa tretre nkofo so e kan se de omo ye ne nye memi kan bi na menye ma bi se me Galamsey so di se subana ye wo na ye fi se ye party na wo so ye ase ye sie ye kwana ye nam ho no ye hwini ye wonim se ba bi de se manson kwanta reclamation will be a going to far from say or Philippi.
Will be a far from so.
Yes, me you see, that reclamation on. Yeah, friends, one more again. Sikabe Diomka. The whole thing, I didn't handle on it. Ye ebetimi dia kofi die ye hwini NDC ni bia opese o party no e ka ban mu bia firi ne manenye wasemhia ye ne ya hyasie because adina e koso no NDC e china sei NDC e china sei de bia sempofro
lawyer Godlove Ajetin crime a private legal practitioner or a lecturer at the Faculty of Law, Presbyterian University. Lawyer, Emwachi.
Kwame Mejoso.
Nempompo kode.
Nyamiando mini announce he.
Nyamiando moye pa.
Nyamiase.
Lawyer T ayi senior lawyer mami.
There are many underlying issues between I and Afenyo Market that you don't know and those watching don't know. I have appeared on News Farm many times. See this in 2024. What on Suaboka? What on Kenya Boka? Who you are not asked to meet any onerous bill conditions. Sami Jenfi that has not incurred any loss. It is me who will meet onerous. Just like he can criticize me, he's also not beyond reproach. You get my point? So Sami Jenfi should be criticized. Afenyo Market should not be criticized. This is not an insult. I am showing you that this is your record. Cumulative loss of 3.3 billion at Ghana Water, 8.2 billion ECG. You are not facing any criminal action and onerous bill terms. Why should you project that on me when I have not made a loss? You see, my brother, there are many underlying issues between I and Afenyo Market that you don't know and those watching don't know. I have appeared on News Farm many times. Perhaps in this country, I have held more press conferences on political issues than anybody. Have you ever heard me use the word extortion against any of my critics? Have you ever heard me? Why will I use this word now? And why have you not heard Afenyo say anything about that? Or challenge me? Or threaten to sue? So then people talking, there are things you don't know. I will not just, me, I'm a consummate Democrat. I eat and drink debates. And that is why he cannot comment on that or even challenge me. He cannot.
96.1. In the face of the allegations of extortion leveled against me, I have chosen to take high moral ground by submitting myself to the processes of the law. I have accordingly caused writs to be filed in suit number GT 1029/2026 entitled Osahin Alexander Afenyo Market versus Samuel Edujemfi and Multimedia Group Limited at the Accra High Court, and suit number GR/A ACH/CC/C5/02/2026 entitled Osayin Alexander Afenyomark versus Eric Ejay and Peace FM at the Achimota Circuit Court. I have every confidence that in the fullness of time, the court will make the appropriate determination on these matters. Mr. Speaker, I also await with bated breath that the man or the men who made the allegation will have the courage to report the matter to the police or the OSP or any investigating agency in this country. And I expect that if they muster the courage to report that I have extorted from them and I am invited, I shall submit myself to every investigation so that eventually my name is cleared. Mr. Speaker, there is a limit to political discourse. There are lines that must not be crossed. And these red lines, once crossed, they must be dealt with. Mr. Speaker, I can modestly and humbly say that I have served in this position with integrity. I came into this office a man of hard work with determination, and I have achieved for myself what I have to do for myself, my family, and my constituents. Mr. Speaker, I work with clear conscience and with fidelity to the responsibilities entrusted to me. I say so without more.
All right, first voice now na the CEO Adema Ghana Cocoa Board Sami Jemfi and afi the OTNCC no so the minority leader in parliament, member of parliament for Efutu constituency, Alexander Afenyo Markin. Lawyer, sanse mimienu wawatie ni nyina uti Afenyo Markin they all can say asemo semejam feed to no so no kure bia enim no yes I dey divert attention said e be ya e be jai gold board losses na bana ye kan ho asem no eka but utie the semejam feed utie the rekaje utie voice no ne ade no crowd the no crowd the Misanti Mustafa Bandi a wo kan say on share obi a o ye corrupt ewo Ghana ha say that esene Afenyo Markin. So almost confident about what they are saying.
Kwame medawase I'm cheating for so. Na re Galamsey dey dem dey on manka bi. Maminka 1 minute. Maminka 1 minute be on it. Kwame ne tie ni say omo eye Galamsey no. Metie doc metie offer. Sankrofon na support political parties in financially. No kure wo no. The reason why our political parties in intimi entu sawo moso no. And they say, if you do campaign, if you do election, oh, and you done your NDC sika free, and they know MPP for be NDC for be. Ubia or financier, look, o the upper, ubetisi yesu ubia man home so constituency be na opeso be DMP no yeah. Obekono na underground no or ye Galamsey or wuskapa and
political parties
oh, yes.
The reward.
Yes, I'm telling you. Let me have constituencies be brave.
Political parties
enim say sanipa ya obebay ukọ constituency wona ubusa say adwuma be no ya ebeka choto we do Galamsey campaign omo na discane bakwame nti heading say sankrofo we no other than that like doc is saying what is preventing them President Mahama crowd obeba de no see AI nyina wo de be solve Galamsey akosi sen Blue water guards ya muka ho asemi. I mean it was not going to be possible. Now they na inaugurate you na you knew they were just a joke. Agro and no moody. Because Nkoaa the last time who ba ku bia na yes oni Galamsey ni bi obobo na assume say waye unkra weapon bia unkra hwe. Some people are in the forest with pump action and sophisticated guns and somebody is there with his uniform say me be stop you, me be tetel, me be yes. I mean we are not serious. And you see nia doc no fa kan nyina no kre say yemfa Galamsey ni nye threshold ni yi but the truth of the matter is say mo amanfo ni hu say President John Mahama nsem o kan so the best of Galamsey nya wa faili wantima anye mu baako ontimi nye mu baako besi ne onya hwe NDC as a government nya hwe in fact under the award me say baby ani into Galamsey no for the first time ye to be NDC Nkoaa ban we ani yetimi to Galamsey we poano nyina na bi ni hoda Ashanti region NDC aban we Nkoaa ni yetu Galamsey wo bosontwe and environment. And Kwame, Galamsey issue ni there political parties and they know who are doing it. We nanka minim say they want to me scapegoat in Kaibeka. So afekra na ekoso kesiye. Afekra na ekoso kesiye. So what is it? They be amaka. One thing I don't like about criminal proceedings. What they need to be a hotness. Dog. Hotness. Makoku doko yere my bonapo agent 5 billion. Yes, yeah, the matu. Doc in Sabeka 5 billion.
It's a deterrent.
Deterrent. And I mean, just say deterrent. You know, but you see, we have advocated. It's a very big victim offender mediation (VOM). We are advocating. Say, nipa na adiani ekose na ankasano. There should be some reward for the person. Nisi kana akam no 5 billion into yenye. Yenti binye manu. Yade na kotumti yenti binye manu. In rare situations, now be who fine and sentence in both of them. Say, utuya any be yamal custodial sentence. Ya titi suama wana bibi. Other than that, what is it? It's for me. Galamsey issue where there and how ebedu election crack wa me be kese. Now political parties in Bepiska, especially about yes, will be a funny sanko. Hey, near Benania campaign. Number one. Now, represent Tamana MPP to South Galamsey for so NDC in opposition and Galamsey areas catch on say by Momotu. And your President Mahama and share Galamsey for boss say, oh my attitude for Galamsey, you know, about Bijam. And your President Mahama. So, what are you talking about? Ubekwa and Kaosha Mukutupa. Let's put that one aside. Look. Sami Jamfini Afenyomakin. Why are we even concentrating and making it look like a banter between the two of them? This is a national issue. Kwame. And yes, Sami Jamfini Afenyomakin and Semna Yesi are reduced to talk about. We are talking about a certain loss to the country. Citizens and the between Adachi. But what I'm telling you now, Sami Jamfi voice now. Or say there are a lot of things that have happened between me and Afenyomakin and amount for Munim. Why we talk more personal near my dear fire home? Kwame, Seniama Sisi owning in Temwa. It has nothing to do with the public office you are holding. In my opinion,
I find no market also a public office.
Look, Tobo. Sami Jamfi is a CEO of a public institution. He manages and runs the institution day to day administratively. Do you know the functions of a board chairman? I'm surprised he made that statement as a lawyer. Corporate governance na yetina classroom suya and wensu yabi. Sa company bi boka. Yenko bisa board chairman. Is the board chairman the CEO? Is the board chairman the administrative head of the company? What is the oversight responsibility of the board? Go and check. So what is he talking about? Na enyene ana Afenyomakin ebe ma yehunu sa waboka $1.7 billion. NDC ba how many years ni? 1.5 years counting to 2 years meboa. No what it does say Sami Jamfi and NDC ni bia catch us Afenyomakin ko ye board chairman or ECG ne waterways no mboka. Kwame bisa no what be sa. So e den equalization no. Ene yo beka say waboka na ohwo hyehyew no a unhunu ne abaye ni ntene sa de ma me so me meka bibi. Ni ehunu say ono so koye adwuma no boka. But the question is, and so what? Is the MOB amoka nkosa ntisa because that no kwesi boka enti Kwame boka yenke ya nuntum because so crowd boka. Then where are we heading to? What kind of analogy is that, Sami Jamfi? So obi koye adwuma boka enti so boka dia me yenkasa. Na time na opposition na we press conference ono aka yen say ono ne nipa wa press conference wo krom hapa no. Time na wo twantro e ka say Haftel ya Dr. Baumiadia no. No nim say sa you be twantro to so ya. No nim. Okon this fire yebusan Haftel asem wentimi ama answer da say as to whether obeji atum so twantro no wentimi ama. And you are here talking about obiko waterways na as board chairman okoboka. And so what? Into 1.7 yenke yanuntum. Kwame Semeti here may say Kwame ye kronfo. You see, he wants to be smart and he's a lawyer, so I understand him. He just wants to shift the burden from himself to Afenyomakin. How do you tell me say Afenyomakin me so a extortionist what this caffeine go so say me boa or me prove no Sami Jamfi to one as a lawyer and also when him say in criminal matter the accused person has nothing to do and can remain silent throughout the trial. Exactly. So what are you saying? Kwame again anadwuma na asem kra na NDC fo ni Sami Jamfi mo ye kyen wo man mu wo so obi akronfo wo no nko police station nko report no wo so a unfa evidence bi a kire say wo ye kronfo ma na mmom me na wo ka say me ye kronfo no me prove me who say ampa say me ye kronfo a what is the sound? So, I mean ade be ni de ni me pese me use words bi ba de ni na manfo ni ti wo boje so ye enti de no, Afenyomakin should do what? O me sign it. Na ni yanko konfo panyi ho yanko so manko ahene ho. O ho no betima sign it. Criminal matter afede obi me sign it. Na wo gina bontin na o ka so wi ska. Na uni nyina so obi ade ka so wi ska kan. So you should work. I was even expecting Sami Jamfi rather to even file the petition to the OSP and all those agencies because he is alleging. Can we Eric Kajesunya Kukudro can the same thing. Makwame, Sanka Afenyo can cry and siwa and Kabem because all the statements that they were making against him, it reduces his reputation in the public domain. And clearly, the only action that Afenyo could have taken was to bring an action for defamation. And that's exactly what he has done. I mean, we can't say, so go be hufi, we shouldn't criminalize it like that. Section 207, 208 should be used very critically. Because one, yes, sir, every statement you can interpret it and say it will be a breach of public peace. And you're betting for sir. But also what I'm say. A man for now, must say or extortionist. No, what did you musicano? I am pretty much sure some more. It's ye kaini. Nanka who can't was to say Kwame. What did you grow for sika? What did Dr. Machi sika in 2005? Mupa mufre Dr. Machi na mumuzano. What did you offer JV Jantuah sika 2020? But what I say. But even if at this stage, Krano, and then yes, will prove anything up, you are a legend. So I didn't know safety bedding, no back to Afenyo say, Same boy, Afenyo should come and challenge me. Challenge who? Now I can't. And I mean that argument of, and of course I agree when people say diversionary tactics. Other than that, why should we now come and focus on Afenyo's board chairman role and leave the gold board that is currently the agency that we are talking about? The Nkoaa Water Works, any ECG wants them. And they be come see NDC communicators no. You can't send back with them into the upper radio so. They are all saying the same thing. Kwame. They are all saying the same thing. And I'm surprised. Sami Jamfi initially was so confident that there is nothing like a loss. Later, Kwame, he comes around and tells us, say, there is a loss, but the loss is not as a result of good board. It's them go and give the blame to Bank of Ghana. So what is it? I listened to Martin Pebu for once. Personally, for once, I agreed with my senior. Say, we don't care where the loss is coming from. Martin Pebu says, the most important thing is, say, loss be by where is it coming from? How can we solve it? That's it. You see, what is making this whole thing annoying is the posture of Sami Jamfi. As if he is above criticisms. Or no say, people are saying that to not criticize Afenyo. Afenyo is not above criticism. No, he's above criticisms. Gold board never paid mana. Gold board, Sami Jamfi paid ma. Anya Ghana for eduma. So what is wrong? If somebody says, oh, waboka, oh, me moka, ni atiye A, B, C, D. And can personally man cry the mbem cry. I may also disagree with Honorable Afenyo Markin when he said that Sami Jamfi should prepare for his onerous bill. I thought it was needless. For me, I thought it was needless. Because you are also being speculative at that point. He should prepare for what? So unyam finding BBA, the other na who preempt say. Now is all the two arguments say were debonning in advance. So yes, that was also wrong from Honorable. For me, he shouldn't have said. He could have said all that he wanted to say without that aspect. Because what yes, I mean, yeah, baby, but some problem part. So I catch and say or no so prepare for. And I thought it was needless. Honorable bet me is our nephew. Now woman who say a canon who hear me and I make one to come and explain what end it. But yes, and also man also avenue to now come and do the personal attack. But young and citizens, Kwame, almost personal attacks no more. No me for be home. Our focus as a country is that if there is any loss, Sami and Gold Board should come and tell us how the loss came about. Look, Obiadi Jaboka, ETBC, and I'm told, say from the figures, this is not the first time Gold Board or any gold for oil. No money nasi for This is not the first time a kakraba. In fact, I'm told, say 2022 or 2023, a kakraba was 5 point something. It's 1.7. It's no news. So just give explanation and justification. Not the first time Bank of Ghana. That's the point. That is the point.
Your friend is a debt restructuring.
That's the point.
Banks, Joe alliances.
Exactly.
So to save their conduct is
that's the point.
Bank of Ghana.
I don't see anything wrong. The only thing is Ghana for just come and explain to them. And if Parliament is calling you and they want to go by motion, Yes, motion will allow them to come and put a lot of questions on you. But once you feel you have not done anything wrong, allow it.
Okay.
Kwame, now that Afenyo says that he has sued him or the Nkoaa, is it not good? It's good for democracy because then Obia Afeni Ebehu Samisa or evidence and Tessa Eric J or evidence and Afei at the court of law, those evidences will be provided. So about provided, I'm seeing me share down but my honorable sue for 15 million Ghana cedis as damages or something. I don't think says canon, but of course because a compensation, defamation, or bear sue for and never be to appease himself. But the truth of the matter, they say I am not too sure says he canon honorable motive for going to court. Na mum say obe sign it. No wait me approve say enya no krese be diju obi asika nti na meko. Yes, public office holders. We are citizens. Enya be bia na ye politics. Say Afenyo ye water west ni ECG. Oboka ana na musu mu bai manti nyanka na manka hwe. Ah unim so say the honors will not be on a board chairman. Ana fe na ba be ya. I say wa.
Okay. I offer room na memra dogs over good board.
Unim sa same way. Afenyo decided say what the better politics. And I confess I same way na head aba. Unim say come here says DPP whatever it is na say. Then Bank of Ghana management any PMMC any other companies be.
Yeah.
Almost agreement no motor gold near them ema womo. The entire you be can say gold board aboka in terms of finance and accounting ubia enyin tum and say timi yepa. Bank of Ghana when I offer gold board say koto gold bremi. Woko to 1 ounce bia 10,000. Uto cha 10,000 na memma a commission of 0.5. Now so cash card ko ene unyema woye no uso dia eden atiwoka enti se woko na okoto se 1 ounce no be say 10,000 na utia no 0.5 na utini no what the brewer na wa wo fa wa de se ukwa eden akoton ekwa nam so ubenya mfa so good ball for no eyo masem edumale shemen sano wo so me boy no medisa boy na wi tini pa o nyame na medita men se me kwa metosi abre wo so scam dem man kwa toni se ne fa eden ebreme wa tono sa dia eden abre
Good board no ton good no e Bank of Ghana
tini kwa tini rate akoton good nda Bank of Ghana no enye won ko ne ditame yo wa odi skana mano no se won ko tomle na wo chen se wo kwa toni se ne fa eden ebremi enya ono se mekwa ebi 1 ounce 10,000 ma to de abreo won o ma na peso kwa 26 at this cost never bremi oba memma 0.5 in 2024 PMCC in a profit of 174 million. Bank of Ghana for the same name yekase yenke 1.7 one boka 400 million. Aden yanka se PMCC for aboka. Aden yanka se womo ayeden omaboka. Because two different entities and o sign agreement on yeden omo yomeduma. Obi o baby a ni operations na chance na obi o baby ayeden end. So obetwa ka se gold board ama Bank of Ghana ayeden aboka na gold no wakoto buy no. Ubi mo no anwa fa gold fa. Sente sadia eden ukachen se wo mo boka na bridge wo we se bua anoma e fa no be bridge bua anoma e fa no gold board say me aduma me ye no this is me anko da me kem me audited account ni mandated state institution was audit me no wa audit me awie baby a yekoton gold no me account for it die me to ye me nya ye me finance income lines on the man call for ni sane man mo nya nya no wo boabo no etisika wo ditua ni ho kaye den efiri mu no say na ye den aka nti wono woni ka bia wa ye den wabo so ho etise wo jump free ho na ba beka chance wa ye den wo beka guardian nya first time ni ho between 2022 2023 no you boka over 5.7 million. 1.8 was for FNZ, gold for FNZ, oil, and the other 2.8 was for FNZ, a reserve. And the Bank of Ghana, una also been to the man of Wakakoto at the end of the day, Abreu, Oaji, and our cotton. And 1.7 and you're in a car, a cost to unim in so your business, man. What fatal cost in every now you cost, no, let's say a cobru into any of your friends wire then. Yes. Meanwhile, Bangana Quentin can just say, Sika me the moment woman go to go any day. Emrena, a Tekona Simpo, one in him.
But over the IMF report, minority for a site now, 3 things, and IMF for identify sources of the losses. One, a service and asset fees paid to gold board. Second one, a discount on gold sold to off-takers and exporters. And the third one, a exchange rate losses from the spread between the Forex Bureau rate used to purchase the gold and the CD reference rate used for Bank of Ghana accounting.
Kwame, when it determines our friends, I say fish. When it determines
Bank of Ghana.
And you know, what do you a quackalibu good body say? One was some man, I say, call, who could talk Bemia, Memo say. Now the old we are sudden and no name says, Ucham Cassia, Aboboka. Wash mammy, what is Kamami? Cotadia Bremi, Macotadia. Was it so Okoto Bremia, or Tony Sina de Bremia, Mamma Commission say, Makota Bahe and Pa. I don't know where we and one and him. 1 is 0.5 for mommy. Ah? Ain't you know, I ain't found a good body man boca. Why no determine I didn't know. Price I want to war. Fees are the money, and a 1 hour day. Who determine? It's the end of 1 hour boca.
Okay.
It's the Nkoaa first one. Nkoaa ura. If you know, commission because made man, Metiswa then. Abba saying, "O cost a good and 10 cities beam, Tonebia 8 cities." And I'm going to say,
but do you think, say, you bet me Akoso, na Yayensa?
I mean, need from July this year,
reforms.
Wait, from July this year, Bank of Ghana, a free.
From July, Bank of Ghana, so on, support to be.
New structure on Moyer, were free between Ministry of Finance and Gold Board. One, at the end of from 2020 to date, Afibia sa cost na yede ebemu. Some person ye investigate adeni ya yem fan kofi asetama ye share adenase. Bepem na ye kan wasem. Ni ye hunu se ya boka na se nyede because ujim. So ofa e fan sen. Cost no because it's sika ye to go na emu ma homo no. Eno enya meka ho nyene ne e ka mo nye e ka ne 1.7 1.7 ye de bank Ghana for so ye fees IMF fees fees ya mutua ye. Was sort of it is only no can you know what your friends actually she to gold now and a bemo who say indeed Yaboka and I say Yanya day Yamoka meaning
sure
yeah and you him I am from become quite fees a mucha fees na day was sort of and can was him. And you know, young gold, you know, she carried 2 gold in them. Now it's our cost, you now, ever come one.
And Asian Resabia gold in all cotton, or 16, or buy a Bank of Ghana for rate 11. You know, also use Bank of Ghana for rate.
Why, say, or
say, a beer, baby, or more can by the exchange rate difference.
A beer, let you gold ball from Kohomo President. Normally, it time to become a 20 you. Bangana na edis kama se kotobre me into one exchange say okwa
it is not entirely true that it's Bank of Ghana that determines the price of gold. Go and check the gold board app. As we speak.
Men can the price of gold.
He's not talking
about
how
to even buy it. You remember you remember that Galamsey and small scale miners came out in this country. Ebe catch and say, "Boa gold board they more from gold no and more." Okay. I'm but just 1 minute.
That is another side of it.
Bank of Ghana.
Yeah, okay, different thing.
It's not different. It is not entirely true. Bank of Ghana.
Gold now. You know,
Bank of Ghana, it doesn't do with gold.
And that's what then you go and come.
Law says the only NDC
about gold board. What comes in Messi? Yeah, gold board, so I was walking to gold. PMCC for gold in a bank of Ghana for next summer. Montoni say the records are there.
The law PMCC doesn't buy gold again. Per Gold Board Act, it is Gold Board that buys gold. There's no
in
PMCC
2024. Oh, see, as my king, Gold Board for Abe take over from him. PMCC, and I'm a boy. The PMCC anyway be bad. You shall say 2022 now. Evan, one to gold. PMCC and other companies.
I'm talking about 2022.
1 minute to gold. Meeting the Adiano. Yadibe Koyechi.
2025.
Yadibe Koyechi. Ye person who say Kano. Banamaya. Ebe Koyechi.
Politics of equalization.
Because no, not equalization.
2024.
And until me catch you say 2024. PM's fence PMC's a profit of 174 million. Bank Ghana for Boka 400 million. Obian Kase PMCC for a day. Aboka, I know where the good board for.
At the time, PMCC could also buy gold. At the time, they were also an entity that could deal with gold. But now, it is only Gold Board that can have the money to do it. It's two different things. Why do you expect us to send them?
Assembly now, Gold Board more kataku and assembly. Because no one determine price be gold now. Kwame, wouldn't my contia will be do bra, Now, Ubi Koto Bruno, Wabano de Bruno Egudem. Obaso Chairman a boy day. Now, ask Mammy Makoto, I did a blow. What chairman price I'm in Tom Famro? What do you call me, Mammy? Now I want Tamadena Aquacoton, Abocasim, Minimaboca. Now, go baby, what's to bust
Why not your price? I could
Messi, anyone determine price, gold, but Ghana Bank and gold, 26 for blaming. What are you blowing? So the golden banner and your more. And I say, I quaint, Washem Kubu, my dog, Etino, Gold Board, more Kataku, or more Casimbo
accident.
Apart
from Gold Board, to me, to gold the more. Yeah, sure. Talk about the TBU. That makes Gold Board have an autonomy. So when somebody has an autonomy, no, but me better idea. Now to me, Tomo be apart from one. Price of my own year now, Wedgie.
Oh, David. Yeah, okay. Any time. So,
sir, Oba,
and yes, I know.
8 cities.
And yes, Kwame. Beginning the Gold Board by
people to buy it.
Beginning the Gold Board by.
Nobody is telling God to go and buy it at a particular price. It's not true.
Beginning the Gold Board by no. Get your economy. Bank gonna phone head and more muska. It will be a man koto ade blemia. And again, figures. One actual price also talk.
Figures now.
Mama dog because me time na just 4 minutes. Dog.
But the CEO said there are losses, but it's not from me. So why you say so?
Dog. Mama into you.
Samina mama dia tum so aboka of aso mo ka.
When you tum bele.
Join you say oh, na say
lawyer over Bajo. Me Bajo.
Sad document now from the World Banker. Issue if you buy no. Okay, my is here. The percentage.
Bajo. Dog.
If you come on fee, baby, World Bank for document now. Okay, sa e kan ho asem na Oma emia mako mensa. Omujiri se kano ejina dindindin ni anhwe se ye betimi attribute data to say a Gold Board na aboka na say enye wo mu na aboka. Let's look at those issues specifically from the World Bank's document.
The service and assay fees paid to Gold Board.
One,
discount on gold sold to off-takers and exporters.
Number 3 service fee. A World Bank, a Bank of Ghana, a Chama Gold Board, and what's them local? Argentina, Bank of Ghana, a pure service fee. I'm a Gold Board. Gold Board, I agent. Why agency? You may be. Ni Santino. Sa ayi a okay, where bank for na true anameboa.
This IMF report.
IMF for yes. And the hono omaye agency. It was the principal no any Bank of Ghana. And it was the second one also.
Discount on gold sold to off-takers and exporters.
And no, Bank of Ghana no one they turn gold no. Gold board doesn't sell gold. A cano ne fare buy no baby me and almost say if you buy. They di kind. Mama gold board they di juma bi ama womo. Mo wie mo adwuma. Scar ye tuama mo efa adwuma na mo ye eni. The tosumienu omo akwa ton gold no. A kabi ensem ebe mo na the tosumien san de be.
Exchange rate losses from the spread between the forest bureau rate to purchase gold and the CD reference rate used for Bank of Ghana.
Manu musa asem sa niema mi ensen. Emu fan ben. And a bit me the akoshe gold board say. And I'm gold board soon as I can buy. Say never me say. PB, mo pay attention because Sabanta na moye na enika. But me give a document now where bank they to IMF they to no. Unambiguous. Achinye ni brofu bia ni mo a obia ntiase. Me say enyina so ba ko pekura ni mo a kire say gold board na boka no. So IMF na this akrata na beto ho and ama obi e kan de o kana sa akrata no nsemo e kan no enyina so ba ko pekura anim enyina so bi o mu a obi nka mienti atiefo nyina obi nka mienti nana asem tintin ni tia wa no ba ne nyina twa besi de lawyer Martin Pegbu e kan no Ghana sika ana emubi yedi eye business. But me adiba kwa minti ase ni say adana are we calling it loss? Yati the profits are supposedly abano yati afiwana. I don't understand certain things. Yes. Yes. I was saying kika niama ni nyina bom ansana ya can losses asem so far and come here cause no maintain that angle no and PB as one me can just here why are we doing what we are doing? Why are over here a politicization of such transaction issues, you know?
Because cost and your loss. When you're accounting for your cost and your loss, it doesn't mean loss.
Politics. And your politicization. Why are we demonizing gold board when it has not behaved in a way we should demonize it? Why do we threaten the person of Sami Jamfi and say, bail conditions that do a man on the get your heaven? No, that is the problem. That is the problem.
Yeah, and the majority leader in parliament can say over sa gold pitches na advantage at them also the import cover of 5.7 months, that's from $9.11 billion to $13.83 billion in 2025. So he was also asking Ghanaians to say we should look at the benefit by
Yema experts and share and yema. Now at the end of the day, almost friend lost
benefits now can win him. Yes, but we still have to establish say Adiana Kwalon Yabo Kampa.
Okay.
Yamo Kampa. You can't quite say you can't na Yaboka your capacity you bet him the Azobusakano because they be the emphasis then.
Yama express no more establish the laws or otherwise.
Corporate governance. Board no oversight responsibility over management. Management no rather implements board no near one person made. It is a board no Emma BBC management no more boka It is because the oversight responsibility then. Are you weak?
Okay.
But what is the